Good morning. I am just setting up my own music playlist. How do I do this? Right. Okay. All right. Good morning, everyone. It's going to be the same playlist as yesterday. I get 30 new songs every month of my music subscription, so so it'll be another 28 days before I can add more songs, but I hope that they don't sound too repetitive. So. All right, let's get this YouTube link out. And I think the kind of sound balance of my voice and the music was okay yesterday. Please do let me know if you have any suggestions. My mint plants were overflowing, so I put some mint in my water. Right, here we are. Oh, I see there's 2 new people wanting to join the Facebook group. Let's let those in. All right. And here we are. Good morning. Good morning, Natasha. Good morning, Miranda. Good morning, Gabriella. Good morning, Corinne. How is it feeling today, Gabriella? I know it's probably not much better since yesterday, but yeah, I've been thinking about you, so really hope you get better soon. I got my tea here. Momo is behind me in the chair. Maybe, let's see if I can show you Momo. I'll have to tilt the camera a little bit. There she is. Hey, Momoche. She's watching the birds outside. Gabriella says, no, it's still going on. Trying to crochet a little bit. Yeah. I think it's the best just try to distract yourself from it. I just got a a like reminder, like, oh, a year ago you did this, and a year ago in January I had 2 of my wisdom teeth removed, and then in February the other 2. And it was I would like to forget about that period as soon as possible. I had toothaches like for 3 months after the second operation. It was horrendous, and I was like counting down the minutes until I could take more painkillers. So yeah, and I was just distracting myself with playing Zelda video games, and yeah, nothing else helped. We have 2 kittens and put on cat TV yesterday, so hilarious. Oh, that's a really good way to distract yourself as well. That is hilarious. Hey, Mama. Aw. Yeah. Good morning, Serena. Yeah, so here we have a neighbor cat. You might have seen him on my Instagram stories. He's like a huge cat, Maine Coon. He's from 2 doors down, and he's really friendly. He really wants to be friends with Momo, so he comes to sit at our garden door every day. But Momo is not having it, so she'll be like hissing at him, and yeah. So whenever I go upstairs to work, I take her with me, because otherwise she's just getting upset. So I took Momo with me, because otherwise she'll just be hissing and clawing the door at Oscar. Oh, this is still very hot. Okay. So I only finished the 1 extra square yesterday. So this is square number 77. I have 3 more to go, so that's 80, 79, 78. Yes, this is 77. Yeah. So I'm going to be casting on the reverse one of this. I did also weave in the ends on these, some of which I still have to block. Says Momo will not be a cat sister. She's okay with being an only child. Yes, I think so. She had 2 sisters and a brother. I mean, she still has them, obviously, but they all went to different homes. And Momo was the quietest of all of them. There we are. Why does it always zoom out so much? I think we have some better lighting today because it is not so dark outside. Savina is starting her knitting break, and her mom is doing stuff with my 2-year-old niece. Oh, she's only 2 years old. So cute. Let's see. These. Finished those. I just finished one more of those. That one's finished. And that one's finished. $77. 3 more to go. Okay. I'm so looking forward to next week because that's when I can start sewing it all together. How many projects? Yes. Oops. So that was from last year. March. See, I had 28 whips here. In May last year, I had 23 and 21 at the end of the month. But here, oh, January. Oh, this actually means I can do another month. And the oldest is at school. She turned 6 on January 18th. Oh, that's your niece that you were making the headband for. Oh, my other pen dropped. Okay, I can finish this with this pen. Okay, so I'm just updating. Oh, I did start something else. I started the baby blanket for my sister-in-law. Let's see. Did I start anything else? Hi Ariadne, morning. Ariadne is cutting fabric to sew shorts for my daughter's doll. Ooh, making doll clothes is such a relaxing and low-key project. Oh, yes. Yeah, I totally understand. And I don't know if you've made shorts before, but it's like really fun, I bet, to try out new things. I'm pretty sure I'm forgetting one. And then at the end of the month, I do a little recap. January 31st. So I cast on this whip. I finished that, so then I put a star here and I say done. Granny skirt blanket. Pretty sure I'm forgetting something. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so 15 minus 1, that makes 14. Works in progress. Okay. Actually, someone was asking last time if I would do a video showing how I do the work in progress notebook page. So I might save doing the February one for that video. Because we need to get this done. No getting distracted today. Mobo is pushing me off the chair. I was on Pinterest yesterday, and your comment about the doll dress, doll clothes. Oh, it's not a dress. Why did I think of dress? Anyway, your comment about the doll clothes made me think of it, because last year I was renovating this dollhouse, and which was really fun, but I had to leave it at my parents' house. But I saw some new pins on Pinterest for some like furniture and decorations, and I thought, ooh, I could make some of that and take it home to put it in the dollhouse. Ooh, that sounds like fun. My daughter has her birthday in a couple months. Thought about getting her a dollhouse as well. Oh yeah, it's so much fun. And I don't remember seeing a lot of them in the Netherlands, but like here, I see dollhouses in like charity shops all the time. Like proper wooden ones. And, you know, a bit of sandpaper, a bit of paint, and you know, oh, it's so much fun, honestly. I'm gonna sew some curtains. Oh, I cast on too much. Oh, that's a great idea, Sarina, to do the Dollhouse project as a mom-daughter thing. Miranda says, I finished my second sock of the pair. Yay! So now I can start a new project, top-down sweater. Oh, that's so exciting. Congratulations on finishing your pair of socks. I have to look up the pattern again. Oh, by the way, did I show you the back of this square? Because I think with this design it looks really cool. So this is the front, and then if you don't wrap your floats, then the pattern will also show on the back. So I think that's really cool. Oh, she will be 2 years old in a couple months. Okay. Yeah, that might be a little bit young to help along with the Dollhouse project. Although you could definitely you could let her paint something, with her hands, and you can cut that out and have it like as a miniature painting in the Dollhouse. Okay, then she's the brains and you're the one who needs to do it. Okay. Looking really neat and tidy. Thank you. Yeah, knitting back and forth color work really does wonders for your tension. Okay, it was disconnected again for a little bit. I hope it doesn't keep doing that again today, because yesterday it disconnected a fair few times. Serena says, I want to start the blanket, need to wait for the yarn. Why is 2 to 5 business days so long? Yes, it is. I got some yarn. I got a yarn delivery for next Monday, but I got like 2 emails a couple minutes apart from each other, and the first one says it will be delivered on Friday, and then the second one just like 5 minutes later says your delivery is rescheduled to Monday. I'm like, oh. But I'm kind of used to that here, because basically everywhere in the Highlands here in Scotland is a restricted postcode. So it just means that deliveries take longer. Usually you have to pay more for deliveries. So I'm getting quite used to not being delivered when the website says it is going to be delivered. Okay, YouTube is saying that the connection is a little bit less ideal, so you might want to rewind me for like 30 seconds or a minute if it keeps, buffering. Oh, good morning, Annalena. How are you? was really confused for the whole day yesterday because I kept thinking it was Thursday, because I always live stream on Thursday, and then I did live stream yesterday. So for the whole day I was like, oh, it's almost the weekend, but you know, but right now it's almost the weekend. Goedemorgen Hilde. So this is square 78. This is 77, 78, and then 2 more after this. Ariadne says it also helps to reload the stream. It did for me yesterday. Oh yes, yeah, you have to remember that, because that's a really good tip. Maybe I should like have a counter on the screen. I kept thinking, because this week, you know, I said I was looking into, you know, how to make the stream prettier, and, you know, I set up the music, and I've watched a lot of tutorial videos, but those are mostly for video game streaming. And what they usually do is they have this like this effect, like if someone subscribes, it will be like, but maybe we should have something like that when someone in the comments finishes a project, and we could be like, oh, yeah, bow, bow, bow. Work in progress finished, yay. But I don't know yet how to how to set that up, but I just thought it would be really funny, like this air horn, like hew 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 hew. Oh, I just got mail. Ariadne asks, does anyone have any recommendations for a sewing machine? I'm looking into buying one, The one I have right now is at least 30-year-old Toyota machine that belonged to my grandma. It doesn't work as smooth. Okay. I have a Janome, which I really like. But you know, I went to the shop with my mom. I got to pick one out for my 29th birthday a couple of years ago. And we basically went for the cheapest option that had a stretch stitch on it. Which, you know, was still about 500 euros, so it wasn't cheap. I mean, I don't think of that as cheap. But stretch stitch is really, really nice. Especially if you want to sew like leggings and stuff. So yeah, I suppose I should ask, what are you going to sew most? Gabriella says, can you let it get it checked? Toyotas are the best. Oh. But sometimes for very old machines they don't have parts. I'm still trying to get my Husqvarna fixed. But it's very old, so I don't know if they can. But yeah, 30 years old is actually not that old for a sewing machine. So you might still be able to have it like upgraded a little bit. Because I think my mom still has the one from before I was born. I'm afraid they'll say it's too old to get a new one. But it's all yellow. Maybe like more options. Yeah, I mean it's fair enough if you just want a new machine. When I went to the repair shop in the Netherlands with my machine, they did say, it's too old. But mine is like 60 years old. I mean, I have to. But the older one is over 60 years old. But you know, are you going to be working with cotton more or jersey fabric? Are you making clothes or home decoration? Do you want to be able to work with very sturdy fabric? Like how many layers does the needle have to go through? Those are all things that that might help narrow it down. And then I honestly suggest just go to a sewing machine shop close to you. Because, you know, you'll have to get it serviced every few years or something. I'd like to be able to sew more clothes, jersey and cotton. Maybe I do need to go to a shop first. Yeah. I mean, they can let you try out stuff, and yeah, but I really recommend the one with the, like, to get one with a stretch stitch option. It kind of looks like a lightning bolt. I just thought it was very tempting to buy a cheap one from Lidl, but a friend of mine advised against it. Yeah, definitely. You know, a sewing machine is something that you can buy and use for life, and especially, you know, if you want to perhaps sew clothes for your kids. My mom sewed like dozens of leggings for me when I was younger, because I was just, you know, playing a lot and getting holes in the knees and stuff. So she just wanted to be able to make clothes for me. Yeah, and it's definitely worth just getting one at a shop. I'll tell you the one I have. I'll type it in the chat. It's Janome DC 3015, I think. I think that's the one I have. I cannot find it. Maybe I got it wrong. Yeah. Before I got my sewing machine, I was just looking at sewing machines with fun colors. Yeah. I remember there was this blue Singer machine, but you usually pay a lot extra for the color, or the machine just isn't that good. But it would be so fun. So that's why I was really happy with my grandma's machine, because that is kind of like a metallic green. But then I oiled it, and it won't really work anymore. So the stitch distance is like completely out of whack. I'm setting it at like 0.5 centimeter, and it like stitches in place. So oh no, that's a shame. Would have been really nice to use your grandma's sewing machine. Yeah. I mean, I did use it for a lot of projects last year before I decided to go and oil it. I made some bags and a bunting. But yeah, I've seen a repair shop here, and I'm hopeful that they will try to fix it, because you know, when I went to the sewing machine shop in the Netherlands, they were like, just get a new one. And I feel like I experienced that a lot in the Netherlands, that, you know, same with like washing machines or TVs, or that it's like, oh, don't bother, just get a new one. And here in the Highlands, there's just really more of an attitude of, oh, why don't you try to fix it first? And I didn't notice it as much at first. But then I noticed like there was a lot less stuff at like thrift stores, because people are just not getting rid of their furniture that easily or that quickly. And yeah, kind of a different attitude. So I'm just gonna muster up the courage and take my sewing machine to the repair shop in Inverness and see yeah, we will see. Maybe they have some spare parts, or maybe they can order it, or unfortunately, that's the thinking of our consumer society. Yeah, I think, more and more people are just thinking, oh, I'll get a new one. Yeah. So we had our washing machine breakdown in December, and immediately I was browsing Google for new washing machines, and then I had a kind of light bulb moment, like, what am I doing? Like, my entire 2023 was using what I have, but somehow that was only craft projects and clothes. So then I thought, okay, why not try and see if there's a repair service, because a new one was going to cost me like 500-600 pounds, and there was a repair service right down the road. And he came and fixed it the next day. It's still running smoothly. He showed me, like, he took the washing machine apart and he showed me where exactly the problem was. And it was just, some things that just, they got, the Dutch word is versleten, like it just got worn down. And he just put new parts in and everything is fine. And the repair cost £100. Not even, 98 pounds. So yeah. And maybe it'll break down again this year. We don't know. But at that moment we were kind of happy to save £500 of getting a new one. Oh, the repairman told me something interesting as well. He was noticing, like with a lot of new machines, that they're not really made to be fixed. He said especially with Samsung machines, which I was really surprised because I love Samsung as a brand, but apparently their newer washing machines are just like, they're made to break down in a couple years and not get fixed, which I think that's the bigger problem. Whereas the machine that we have now, it's quite old. It came with the apartment, with the house. But he said because it was such an old machine, it was very easy to fix. So that's interesting. Yeah, I hear that often. Things are made to get broken and get a new one. Yeah. I mean, I heard that the first time with like phones and cameras. But I think it got slightly better now. Because the phone that I have right now, I've been using it for years. Whereas a couple years ago, I'd maybe have a phone for 1 year or two before everything had to get updated again and it didn't work. Okay, my thermal flask is so good that I'm burning my tongue on things. Hi Lane! Thank you for joining. You say you're late, but I know it's really early where you are. Especially after the guarantee expires. Yeah. Is it guarantee or is it warranty? I never know what the word is in English. Yeah, but yeah. With like electrical stuff, especially, it's like only for a couple years. Yeah, so talking about like making stuff and repairing stuff, I'm sure I've told this before, but I'm really excited for my, I have a workshop later this month, at the end of the month. I'm going to learn, it's a woodworking class, so I'm going to learn how to make something out of wood. So I'm really, really excited for this. I think I'm either going to learn how to make a stool or like a little side table. Only 6 a.m. Oh, I was up when you started, just distracted by the Musselburgh hat. Oh yeah, Musselburgh. I think it's the name of a city or a town here in Scotland. But yeah, the Musselburgh hat is amazing. I keep seeing it everywhere. To be honest, just all of Isolde's patterns are amazing. But yeah, I'm just really looking forward to the woodworking course, because I'd love to be able to make my own furniture, or like repair furniture, or give it a new look. My wool has left the warehouse. Yay! Like this magazine, that was like such a confusing word for me when I was learning English. Because you would think like, oh, magazine is an English word, that must be the translation for magazine. But no, it's warehouse. And then when you translate warehouse, you think of warenhuis, which is more like a department store. Yeah. Like somewhere in the creation of those words, I think someone made a mistake when they thought of that. Same as I'm always thinking about this, right? The word for squirrel in Dutch, acorn, sounds like acorn. Like the word for squirrel, acorn, sounds like the thing they eat. Acorn. Always thinking about that. Lane asks, when you finish the blanket, what do you do with all the legs on the back? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave the back as it is. You mean the floats, right? These things. I don't know. I might sew a backing onto it, but I can always do that later. think it's funny how the back of this one, but you can't really see it that. Okay, I'll reverse it. So the front of this one looks like the back of this one. Isn't that cool? I love those colors together. Yeah, it's really growing on me actually. I normally wouldn't go for these, but that's also like part of the fun of this project. You know, I started out with 80 colors, so I already knew I was going to end up with combinations I didn't really like, or I wouldn't have chosen if, you know, if I had just 2 colors to pick. Like this one, I don't know, this dark purple and like this cherry red, I don't know. But sometimes they also just really work. And I'll try and see if I can like balance them out a little bit in the blanket. will you knit the last square live so we can all avtellen? The countdown. Oh, I don't know, because that might be in the weekend. I'm not sure, but I'm really looking forward to the assembly of things. Would you like me to go live for the last square? I might be able to. Insta countdown. Yeah, we could do it on Instagram. Oh. I'm halfway done with this one. Oh, a little bit over halfway. Because I need, at the edge, I need 4 of these. Say 1, 2, 3, 4. And I have 2, and I'm starting the 3rd one. I think it'll probably be Saturday that I'm finishing the last one, and then I can block everything on Sunday and then start assembly on Monday or Tuesday. Not sure. I do have a package arriving on Monday, so I'm not sure. I might feel too stressed to to do a live stream. Oh, isn't it like Carnival next week? Sarina, I bet you know. In Limburg. I never really participated in Carnival, so. So a lot of people might be home on Monday and Tuesday. So there might be more people being able to watch my live video, which would be fun. I'm going to put in some more advertisements, so if you feel like you want to go grab yourself a drink or a snack or check the mail or whatever, this is the time. I'll be with you again in a couple minutes. I'm gonna do a little poll for, when I'm finishing the very last square, I can do a live video, but on what platform? On YouTube, on Instagram, or on Facebook? Let me know. Because I know some people don't have Instagram, some people don't have Facebook. My headphones are at the end of their battery. Okay, I have 3 pluses on the side. I need a 4. So almost done. Let's see what's happening with the poll. Okay, no one has voted for Facebook. Okay, but YouTube is the favorite. So I'm still going to leave the poll open for a couple more minutes. So if you want it to be on Instagram or Facebook rather than YouTube, now's your time to vote. Okay, last few rounds. I'm in rows. Alright, I'm gonna end the poll because YouTube is the clear winner. So, you'll get another live video sometime in the next few days. It'll be a short one though. Oh, Momochi. She's so sleepy. Mm. She like almost blends into the chair. Good morning from Tennessee. Good morning, Charlene. Good morning from Scotland. I'm on the last few rows of this square, which is square number 78 of my blanket, which needs 80 squares. So this is the, I want to say the third last, but it obviously makes no sense. Just 2 more after this. Oh yeah, May, you're from Tennessee as well. That's such a coincidence. What time is it in Scotland? It is almost 12 here, noon. It's 11:48. And on Thursdays I do my streams from 10 to 12, so yeah, I'm almost calling it a day because, quite frankly, my stomach is rumbling. And I'm almost finished with the square, so that's perfect timing. Serena has to go. Oh, hairdresser's appointment. Have fun, Serena. See you next time. See you for the final countdown. Oh, your stomach is rumbling too. Yeah, it's definitely lunchtime. Still have a bit of leftovers from yesterday's dinner, which was mapo tofu with cucumber, which I love, so really looking forward to that. It's 5:49. Wow, so early. So does Tennessee have like 2 time zones? It has 3 time zones. Wow. Fans are dedicated, Carmen. Yeah. 3 time zones. Wow. Yeah, you know, as a European, that's so difficult to imagine. And even you know, when I lived in China 10 years ago, longer, 11, 12 years ago. China just has one time zone, which is also insane because it's very wide, long country as well, but they just have one time zone. So in Beijing, the sun would be up, and then all the way in Sichuan, or I don't remember the other provinces' names, but it would still be dark at like the same time. So that was like, yeah, that was also crazy. Serena says, I like you, but not enough to get out of bed that early. I think if you look at Europe, I think we might have 3 time zones there as well. We have the UK, and then down to Spain and Portugal, which I think is the same time zone, and then Central Europe, and then I think from Greece and like Egypt, I think that's an hour ahead as well. Okay. Was that the last colorwork row? I'm not sure. Let's look at the pattern. It was the last colorwork row. Athens, Greece has +2 GMT, I don't know. I was disconnected again for a couple seconds, so hope it didn't cause too much trouble. Oh, Tennessee has 2 time zones, but the US has 3. Okay. I think Australia also has 3 time zones. They always used to confuse me. I would just, I would Google like, oh, what time is it in Australia right now? And Google was like, which one do you mean? Alright, time for the cast off. Casting off square 78. I cast on this square on the stream as well, so knitting a square takes me 1 hour and 51 minutes. Yay! Just 2 more to go. So if you live stream, which is 2 hours, how fast would you be if you did not live stream? Probably slower, because I would be distracted by, oh, I need to check what time it is, and then I would check my phone, and then I would, you know, stay on my phone. Hi Ivana, how are you? Just about to end the stream in a couple minutes because I am casting off. Oh, I didn't even see that you said number 88. No, it's 78. Yeah. 78. There we go. Oh. So out of all the 80 minis, just have 2 left. Just 2 more squares left to do. Oh, I don't have a lot left of the orange at all. Yeah. So these will be the last 2, and I already drew on them to make sure I don't forget to use that for this design. So 77, 78, and then these are going to be 79 and 80. Yeah, so I will be ending the live stream here. I'm hungry. And as promised, I am going to go live again with when I'm just about to finish the 80th square, the very, very last square. The finish party, yeah. I don't know yet when it will be. It might be tomorrow. No. It'll probably be Saturday, maybe Sunday. It'll be here on YouTube. If you don't want to miss it, I would highly recommend, going to my channel and setting the things that you get notifications, because it'll be a short stream. I try to remember to put like a notification in Facebook and Instagram as well, but but it'll be a short one because it is still weekend. The square finish party and then the blanket finish party will come later. Because next week I'm gonna start assembly. I'm really, really looking forward to that. Momo. Momo is still sleeping. Oh, such a cutie. Okay, I'm super hungry. Thank you all so much for giving me company. This really just motivates me a lot. So thank you all so much, and I will see you sometime in the next few days, hopefully, or maybe another time. Thank you all so much. Have a great day. Be sure to knit a lot, crochet a lot. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.